I'm Edward Otto Zielke, and let's queer up gay culture. Survey finds over half of adults open to sexual experimentation with artificial intelligence. A new survey suggests that many adults are increasingly open to exploring intimacy with artificial intelligence. A survey of 25,000 adults by the AI relationships platform Joy AI revealed that 55% of respondents were open to sexually experimenting with AI or found it a turn-on. The data shared by the platform further revealed that 45% of participants found that the idea of threesomes with their partner and an AI third hot, while 61% admitted to feeling more comfortable sharing their sexual desires with an AI rather than another person. Furthermore, 61% said AI helped them discover kinks or sexual interests they did not know they had. Nothing is more queer than this. However, concerns remain around the use of AI for sexual gratification. Most recently, Twitter was widely condemned for allowing Grok to digitally undress people without their consent and generate sexualized images of children at users' request. Amid the criticism, Musk stated that on January 3rd, anyone who is using Grok to make illegal content would suffer the same consequences as if they were uploading illegal content. AI has increasingly been linked to the spread of misinformation and reinforcement of online bias. However, the survey's findings suggest that many people remain curious about how artificial intelligence could shape future conversations around intimacy and relationships. Well, you know, as someone who's been working with AI and those tools and stuff, you know, this is kind of crossing that border for me where I feel like might be going a little bit too far in terms of like intimacy and human contact and human relationships. You know, I understand it using it as a tool maybe to better yourselves and maybe, you know, educate yourselves. But if you're using it, you know, just as like, you know, as an alternative, you know, I feel like you might be missing out on something.
Yeah, so the other day I was in bed with Faye Watt on the Faye Watt show, and we had a letter written in about how this one guy was getting all these long text messages from his boyfriend, but his boyfriend used AI to explain what he was thinking. And it was like the question was like, who are you dating? Are you dating AI or are you dating an actual human?
Yeah.
But you know, this whole AI and intimacy thing, you're right. I mean, it goes to the next frontier. Like, what's next? But it also raises the question about loneliness, connection, and our digital age that we're living in, whether it's social media, and in this case, AI for kinks and sexual interest. You know, how much of humanity and that physical contact and that physical touch we're losing.
And we don't have any really type of barriers around this too. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, you could see the examples that were in the article in terms of like, you know, Grok with, you know, possibly using this, you know, very negatively, you know, like anything. So yeah, you know, it's something to really take a look at with all of this.
I don't see any benefit to the public in general. It just has people more isolated, and they're lacking more social skills, and then people going, it's in your head. This is literally in your head.
Yeah, and you can't even tell like what's real and what's AI. I mean, wait, oh my gosh, Edward, you're AI Edward.
Am I?
There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.